right, so it looks like we are live and we're ready to go. Just give me 1 second, everyone. I'm just kind of getting the word out there that there's a live stream going on, you know. Um, but yeah, I'm just trying to do that and see if people want to join. They can join. If not, you can watch it whenever. I'll still share the video out. You know. Excuse me. Hope everyone is having a great Valentine's Day. Hope everyone is going to have a good Valentine's Day today. That's what's up. That's awesome. But I don't have a Valentine myself. But share the love, right? Spread the love. So and do what you got to do, right? Anyway, it's just it's cool, but luckily, if no one gave me a Valentine's Day gift, at least WWE did, in the form of tonight. Because in a very few short hours, we're going to have ourselves a little pay-per-view. That pay-per-view is called NXT TakeOver Vengeance Day. Now, I think this is a portmanteau of WWE's Valentine's Day Massacre and, WWE's pay-per-view called Vengeance back in the day. So that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it. The build-up for NXT takeovers is always really good. This week's episode on Wednesday was pretty good. I did a whole review. You can go check it out on my channel. But I'm always looking forward to TakeOver. Even, like I said, even after COVID hit, TakeOver has still been very solid. That's been one of the most solid shows. As a matter of fact, all of WWE pay-per-views haven't been bad. Post-COVID, I think there hasn't really been a single pay-per-view where I thought, oh, this was absolute garbage. Well, not true. Extreme Rules, the horror show at Extreme Rules, that was some bullshit. But after that, I think they learned. And now, here we are at TakeOver Vengeance Day. I'm going to roll the sleeves up on my shirt. It's actually cold. It's actually snowing here in Texas. If a lot of you guys who live out on the East Coast, maybe snow is just just another day in the office for y'all. But for us here in Texas, are you freaking kidding me? Hey, the Cherry Show, what's going on? Thank you for joining. But yeah, we're going to do predictions for Vengeance Day. But yeah, are you kidding me? Snow here in Texas? That is a freaking, that's a, what is the word I'm looking for? It's an absolute, God damn. It's like watching Aurora Borealis. It's like it's like the ninth wonder of the world because it never snows here in Texas. And so if we get even a little bit, we're gonna make the most of it. So anyway, you're not here to hear me talk about snow. You want to know my predictions for TakeOver Vengeance Day, and if you're in the chat, go ahead and leave your predictions on the chat as well. So let's get on. Let's get on with it. So as you all know, I'm going to talk about who should win and who will win at TakeOver Vengeance Day. So I'm going to do two predictions, basically. So who I would like to win, but who I think is actually going to win the match. And yeah, it's time to get a Jedi robe. Dude, I would love that. That would be so awesome. I would love that. Just give me one of those. I mean, hell, I would love to, after COVID's over, maybe we'll go to Disney World and go to the Galaxy's Edge, right? And go to the Savi's workshop and build my own lightsaber. That's something that's a dream of mine. I want to do that. So anyway, I got my coffee here, so I'm gonna take a sip of that. Oh, that's good. It hits just right. Anyway, I take my coffee with a little bit of cream. That's in case anyone's wondering. Anyways, no more distractions. No more getting off topic. Let's talk about TakeOver Vengeance Day. And we'll start. We have 5 matches, and let's start with the first match. And we are talking about the finals of the Women's Dusty Cup, Women's Dusty Rhodes Classic, right? And the finals being Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart taking on Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai. Now, this match, of course, William Regal revealed this Wednesday that the winner of this match would at some point have a opportunity to the winners would have an opportunity to challenge for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Excuse me. Thank God, because I've been saying this a lot. But I'm telling you, I think on NXT they will be valued so much more. Just bring them over on NXT and just keep them there for a while. Like, I'm just being 100% honest. I think, honestly, Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart, they've been a really endearing pair. They're just an amazing team. Like, look at these two. They're just two goth chicks, and it's fantastic to see. And obviously, I love Ember Moon. She is an amazing, amazing competitor. But it's gonna be a good match. I know that. All four of these competitors are just fantastic. Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez are a really good team. Raquel has been able to strike out on her own, and she's been able to show that she can hold her own. And so I'm really looking forward. I'm thinking Raquel will be the real MVP of this match. And so with all that being, and then I know that if we do have Raquel and Dakota Kai winning, they can kind of tie up that story, because if you remember, Shayna Baszler, when she showed up on NXT, the first person she basically victimized was Dakota Kai, but now Dakota Kai is a changed woman. She has a brand new attitude. So we'll see what, so maybe now she'll be like, look, I have my own big girl, and I'm not afraid of you anymore. So, and also an interaction between Nia Jax and Raquel Gonzalez would be really good, just as long as Nia Jax doesn't injure Raquel Gonzalez, please. Anyway, excuse me. But finally, what I want to happen, I think Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai should win this match, so that, we can get that story between Dakota and Shayna, and finally, Dakota and Raquel getting one up over Shayna and Nia. Thereby, finally, like I said, that story is all wrapped up in a neat little bow, and we have the women's tag team titles on NXT. Like I said, where they will be valued. However, I can see Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart winning this match too, and I would be more than happy to eventually see a confrontation between Shayna and Ember, because that story needs to be tied up too. Because remember, Shayna was the woman that beat Ember and took away her NXT Women's title. So that makes a lot of sense. That is a good story going in there too. And of course, honestly, Shotzi Blackheart was the woman who, in that battle royal, she eliminated Shayna Baszler. So Shayna Baszler just has a lot of history with NXT women. So that's there. And then Nia Jax, she's just there. Like, honest to God, like, she just happens to be there. So that's great. But my final predictions, I think Raquel and Dakota should win. However, I do feel like Ember and Shotzi will win. And by the way, I would be happy with either. All right, so let's move on to the men's Dusty Cup Finals match. We have MSK, formerly known as the Rascals in Impact Wrestling, taking on the grizzled young veterans. I'm not doing the Zach Gibson thing. I'm not doing it how he does it, because I haven't finished my coffee yet. That's why. Okay. Anyway, I don't do anything without coffee, man. Like, seriously, at least even with a little bit of coffee in my system, I can't do anything. Without a little bit of coffee in my system, I can't do anything. Anyway, so MSK have been coming in, and they have been absolutely proving themselves in the NXT Tag Team division with their innovative offense, their charisma. They're awesome, man. I really like them, and I regret not watching the Rascals on Impact Wrestling. So I am really happy to see them. Like, I mean, the tag team division in NXT, it's pretty good anyways. I mean, it's not nearly as stacked as AEW in my opinion, but it's getting there. But I think a team like MSK can help, beef it up a little bit more. But of course, we do have the grizzled young veterans who've been on a tear throughout this whole Dusty Cup. Their match with Tommaso Ciampa and Timothy Thatcher in the semifinals was fantastic. You should go watch it if you haven't. And yeah, I mean, I think Zach Gibson I'm looking forward to see what the promo will be on MSK. That's going to be a good thing to see because Zach Gibson, he's actually I like that they give him a little bit of mic time before they get in the ring. I think that's pretty cool. That's an interesting touch that they have. But and of course, the winner of this match will have an opportunity to challenge for the NXT Tag Team Championships at some point. Now, the NXT Tag Team titles are currently being held by Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch. Now, Grizzled Young Veterans versus Lorcan and Burch, that is going to be a brutal match if that happens. But MSK versus Lorcan and Burch, it's a good idea too. That would be fantastic. So I would love to see either. But I do think since Lorcan and Burch are heels, I do feel like it's going to go to MSK. And frankly, I kind of want it to go to MSK. I love Grizzle. Well, you know what? No. I think Grizzle Young Veterans should win this match. But I think that MSK will win this match just because, the heel face dynamic. But again, I'm happy with either. Like, honestly, with NXT, there's seldom any time where I've been unhappy with the results. Seldom, okay? But this should be a fantastic match as well. I'm going to be really, really excited to see what's going on. But with that, let's move on. We now have Johnny Gargano, the way, right? All heart, no soul. Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Takeover, Johnny Vengeance, I guess. Johnny Heel. I don't know. Johnny Marvel. I don't know. Yeah, Johnny Nickname. Just Johnny. I mean, you know what? I need to see Johnny Gargano versus John Morrison Battle of the Nicknames. That's the match we need. But yeah, ever since Johnny Gargano has turned heel, he has been probably one of the most entertaining things about AEW. About NXT. I was going to say AEW because I was going to make a comparison to someone in AEW, and that is that of Chris Jericho. Because Chris Jericho, he's a heel, but he's like and he's of course technical. He's a technician in the ring. But the thing is, he's able to blend comedy and wrestling in a very smart manner. That's been his MO throughout his entire career, whether he was in WCW, WWE, or AEW. He's been able to blend comedy. His promos are absolutely foolish. Like they're absolutely ridiculous. Because he's a heel and he's being insufferable. But I'm gonna say this, man. Like this heel turn has added a really good layer of depth into Johnny's character. Like I said, making him a little bit more comical, and the bits he does with the entire Gargano family, the way, as it were. It's just absolutely entertaining, and I love it. And he's been a pretty good North American champion so far. However, we do have Kushida coming in. He's been on the main roster. He's been on NXT for 2 years now. And, I think it's time that it pays dividends. Kushida is a tremendous performer, and I think he deserves a lot. I mean, he was the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, for goodness sake, and that was fantastic. But, I've enjoyed Johnny Gargano's title run. His feud with Damian Priest and Leon Ruff was really good. It looks like Dexter Lumis might get involved somehow in this match, as will Austin Theory, of course. But I know, first of all, this is gonna be a damn good match because Johnny Takeover. Takeover is Gargano's domain. Whether he's a heel or a face, this is Gargano's playhouse, and he absolutely delivers on every single level. Johnny Gargano is amazing, and of course, I mean, it sucks that now that he's turned heel, he doesn't do any more Marvel comics characters. Like he could do Marvel villains. Like let him do it. Like I want him to come out as Carnage. Like that's what I want him to do. Like let him come out as Carnage. That would be awesome. Well, he kind of did it. He kind of did the Venom Carnage thing at one of the takeovers. I think when he was fighting Aleister Black. So yeah, maybe that may not work. I don't know what Marvel villain Johnny Gargano would be. Let me know if you have an idea of what you think Johnny Gargano's which Marvel villain Johnny Gargano should be. Damn, hold on. I have to think about this. I'm sorry. I have to. Well, he is leading a faction, right? And it's a four. I mean, they did have a little painting of all four. Johnny, Candice, Johnny, Candice, and Indy Hartwell and Austin Theory as the Fantastic Four. That was a good painting. I mean, honestly, let him come up with a Fantastic Four logo. That would be really cool. I'd like to see him come out as Captain Barbell or Elastic Man. Oh, okay. Captain Barbell. You mean Captain Marvel? Because if that's what you mean, I think he's done that already. But that would be really cool. But that would be fine too. I mean, I'm okay with it. But he's done. But that's been done. Or Elastic Man, that could be interesting. I could see that happen. Hell, if he comes out of spot, I mean, that's the thing. I want him to come out with, Elastic Man with the shades. Yes, that would be so cool. I would love to see it. That would be interesting. He has that really crappy deep V-neck as his entrance gear. That would be, well, it's not crappy, but you know what I mean. That would be really cool. Oh, Captain Barbell. There is a Captain Barbell. I did not know that. Okay, I need to go do some research. All right, well, thank you. Thank you, Cherry. Yeah, I'll have to do some research on that. I have to look that up. But, yeah, I mean, Captain Barbell, I guess, and, as Jerry has mentioned, Cherry has mentioned, right? Yeah, Cherry. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I know on your Twitter it's heel Cherry Jerry. So I'm sorry. I don't know what to call you, but you just have the Cherry Show as your YouTube channel. So I mean, whatever you want me to call you, just let me know. Oh, Elastic Man. Okay, Elastic Man. I'm sorry. God, how do you know these characters, man? I need to look them up. I feel terrible now. How can I call myself the nerdy Mark if I don't even know what are these characters? Anyway, sorry. We are getting way off topic. Well, not really, but kind of. I mean, whatever Marvel character he could come out as Mephisto, because if you see the little Valentine, the V, it has like the devil's tail, and Mephisto in Marvel Comics is basically the devil. Or I mean, he could come out as Scarlet Witch or Vision. Vision would be interesting because he thinks he's a visionary. That would be really cool. And of course, WandaVision. That makes. Since WandaVision is like the big thing that Marvel's doing right now, which by the way, if you're not watching WandaVision, like go watch it. It's really good. And Cherry, I know your thing is, and you already told me your dilemma there on the Falcon and Winter Soldier reaction. But they're Filipino superheroes. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. Are they by Marvel Comics or is it just a separate entity? But yeah, like I think Johnny Gargano versus Kushida. This is going to be a damn good match, okay? That's going to be really good. But, yeah, anyway, so since WandaVision is the popular thing, I think, honestly, as either Scarlet Witch or Vision, or even Quicksilver, now that he's in the show, that would be really interesting. But, not all that, but all that aside, I think Kushida should and will win this match. And it's going to be a damn good match. Like, I want 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes of these two. That's all I want. So, this is going to be a damn good match. We're going to have a new North American champion. I feel like he might feud with Dexter Lumis, or he'll feud with Johnny Gargano. Who knows? Separate entity. Oh, okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, Quicksilver. I know. That would be cool. Like, let him just dye his hair white. I would love to see that. Or platinum blonde. Anyway, so, sorry. We talked about this way too much. I'm sorry. Hey, listen, you talk to me about superheroes, I'll be here all day. But let's move on to our championship matches. I don't believe the NXT tag titles are being defended this week, today, but that's fine. It is what it is. We do have a triple threat match for the NXT Women's Championship. We have the champion, the Joshi Judas, the genius of the sky, Io Shirai, versus Tony Storm. It's Tony time, and versus Shayna Baszler. I mean Mercedes Martinez. No, I'm kidding. Mercedes Martinez is actually really good, but this is going to be a hard hitting match. I feel this is going to be absolutely brutal. The build. I'm not gonna lie though. The build up to this one hasn't really been as impressive. Like frankly, like I mean, yeah, it's just all three women. They just get into each other's. They get involved in each other's matches. And they just beat the shit out of each other. You know, dude, are you kidding me? Kushida versus Johnny Gargano, 20 to 25 minutes. Like, that's what you want to see. I think Adam Cole versus Ricochet for the North American title went a little longer than that. So, yeah, I mean, yes, 20 to 25 minutes, please. Like, inject that into my veins. And I'm not talking Randy Orton. Anyway, that was terrible. But yeah, anyways, like, I think, like, Kushida and Gargano had the most build out of all these matches. Like, this one, I feel has had the least amount of build, but I'm still looking forward to it. I'm still looking forward to this match. Io at this, I'm just going to be honest with you. Tony Storm is fantastic. Mercedes Martinez is fantastic, but neither of them are ready to take the title off of Io Shirai, in my opinion. Okay? If you have a different opinion, that's fine. But in my opinion, Io still should and will win this match. Frankly, if anyone should take it off of her, I would build up Ember Moon, and then have her maybe challenge around Mania season, have her challenge Io, and then take the belt off of Io. But then again, I don't know, man. I don't want to see the belt off of Io anytime soon. I don't mind. Like I've said this so many times across my videos, but let Io Shirai have a run like Asuka. Like, let her just dominate the NXT Women's Division. Let her just, finally when they are ready to have her call up to the main roster. She's not going now, obviously. She's not going anytime soon. But have her be called up to the main roster. Let her be around Rumble time, whenever she's ready to get called up. Have her relinquish the NXT Women's title. We have a tournament on NXT. But at the Royal Rumble, Io Shirai comes out at number 30, wins the whole thing, and challenges Asuka for the Raw Women's Champion. Hopefully Asuka is still the champion at that time. But that's what I would like to see. That would be a freaking amazing match. I think Asuka versus Io will be really good. So please let that happen. Yeah, Ember Moon, I agree. Yeah, but if not, have Ember Moon beat her. Like, that's the only other person I want to see beat Io Shirai. Maybe Shotzi. No. Not even Shotzi. Io. No, Ember. That is the person I want to see beat Io Shirai, if at all. But yeah. So this is going to be a damn good match. I can't wait to see it. I mean, Tony Storm is a really good competitor. Mercedes Martinez has that MMA background. Io Shirai. We all know about Io Shirai. She is just probably my favorite Joshi wrestler right now. For those who don't know, Joshi wrestlers, like Japanese women's wrestling, I think. Tim Farley, if he's watching this, he can correct me. But yeah, I mean, this is going to be a damn good match. But at the end of the day, Io Shirai is still going to be your NXT Women's Champion. So with that, let's move on to our main event. Finn Balor versus Pete Dunne. This versus this. Sorry. But no, dude, this is going to be a fantastic match. This also has had minimal build, but just look at these two superstars. Okay? Look at these two superstars down there. These two men are going to share a ring together tonight. Pete Dunne, the Bruiserweight, he has had an amazing track record. He's been one of the best. He's been the best. One of the best, champion. He's been an amazing NXT UK champion. And he is absolutely NXT championship material, for sure. Finn Balor, since coming back to NXT, has been on a tear. Finn Balor has just... I don't think he's lost at all. I don't think he's lost whatsoever since he's come back. That's awesome. So anyway, Finn Balor, he has been just doing amazing things. And yeah, like I'm really glad that Finn Balor is here on NXT and he is our NXT champion. And Cherry says I wanted Edge versus Balor. I could see that happening. So yeah, will Edge show up at Vengeance Day? Who knows? I would love to see Edge versus Balor, and I would also love to see Edge versus Pete Dunne. Like either of these matches could be real good. That's the thing. Both of these are damn good competitors. I had to get a sip of water. Sorry, but these two are going to absolutely kill it. First of all, the real winners are going to be us because this is going to be a fantastic match. This one, Cherry, if you thought Gargano versus Kushida should be long, this one, I want 30 minutes of Balor and Dunn just killing each other. That's all I want. I'm sorry, but no, I really want this match to have time. I feel like this is gonna be when me and my boys Tim and John do our list for the best of February, this match is definitely gonna be on the list. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be on the list. You come back to this video. If it's not on the list, I'll do something to humiliate myself. I don't know. I'll eat a bug. No, I'm not gonna eat a bug. I'll eat some sort of gross food if you want. I don't know, but anyway, no, actually, I won't do that. No, you know what? I'm a man of my word. If this does not appear on our list, I'll have Tim and John choose some sort of challenge that they want me to do, and I will do it on the nerdy mark. I promise you that. So Tim and John, well, actually, no. If this doesn't show up, Tim and John can. I'll let them know. But anyways, so my God, this I'm sorry, I'm just gushing over this match. Let me just gush a little bit more. Like, I really like Pete Dunne, and I think like I said, he is championship material. He deserves to be a champion. And oh God, Cherry's holding me onto this, holding me to this deal. God damn it! Now I gotta do it. But ever since Finn Balor, he's just been amazing. But and I do agree. And Cherry, like I think Edge would be really cool for opponent for Balor at Mania. But we also do have the prospect of Karrion Kross. So I think Karrion Kross is definitely also watching this match. Although he's in a bit of a kind of a mini feud or something with Santos Escobar. I don't know if he's gonna try to go for the Cruiserweight Championship. I don't think he's 205. I think he's a little bit above 205 pounds, isn't he? So I don't know why he's doing that, but I think it would make more sense if he was the NXT champion and then he faced off against Santos Escobar. That would have been cool, but it's okay. That's gonna be still a really good match. Um, but at the end of the day, I don't see Finn Balor dropping the title anytime soon, unless it's to Karrion Kross. Ooh, excuse me. I think Karrion Kross is gonna be the one to take the belt off of Finn Balor, and I would not mind Finn Balor going up against Kushida at some point for the North American title. That would be a damn good match too. But at the end of the day, like I said, I think Finn Balor should and will win. I'm not fond of Kross. He sounds constipated and sounds constipated. Well, you said constipated twice, dude. But you know what? Look, to each their own. But I love Karrion Kross, man. Like that man is. You know what? He has liked my tweets before, and he has liked my Instagram posts. You're good in my book. No, I'm kidding. I don't know, man. I like Karrion Kross a lot. Like, first of all, he's couple goals with Scarlett. Second of all, I mean, I just love his presentation. He's like this cold hitman. Like if they ever, and I've said this too, if they ever decide to make a good Hitman movie, like when Hollywood decides to finally get their head out of their ass and say, you know what, we should actually make a good Hitman movie. Put Karrion Kross in it as Agent 47. I would love to see that. That would be awesome. But, Cherry, I encourage you to go watch some of his interviews. He's actually a really cool guy. Like he's super awesome. And I honestly, he's just, I think I can see where you're coming from, but I don't know, man. Like, I think I like him. He like every time I see him on screen, I mark out. So I don't know what to tell you. But hey, look, like I said, to each his own. It is cool. It is what it is. I mean, I'm not holding it against you, but to each their own, right? But anyway, that's it's like, why do so many wrestlers have to be? I mean, it's wrestling, and they have to intimidate their opponent. So, I mean, what's the best way of intimidating someone? It's through anger, right? So, but yeah, I get it. But like I said, I mean, it is at the end of the day, wrestling is a show. It's a performance. That's all it is, right? I mean, it's also a performance where people are beating the shit out of each other, but you get the stuff. You get the point. But he's like no. He's not. No. If anyone is a bald young Triple H, that's Tommaso Ciampa, dude. He does not. He does not remind me of Triple H at all. Well, okay, a little bit, but little bit. But no, I think Ciampa reminds me more of Triple H than Cross does. But I like Karrion Kross. So I'm guessing you don't like Triple H either, Cherry. I'm guessing. By the way, why I'm looking down and reading Cherry's comments is because I'm also watching the stream on my phone. So there you go. Oh, Streamception, baby. Anyway, but yeah, I think but I see where you're coming from, Cherry. But I don't know, man. I don't have a problem with Karrion Kross, but it's all good. To each their own. Like I said. But final predictions, like I said, Finn Balor should and will retain the NXT Championship. And I do think Cross is the one who's going to take it off of Balor. Like I said, Balor can go and have a great program with Kushida when he wins the North American title. If he wins the North American title, so that would be really cool. But with that being said, that concludes my prediction show for NXT TakeOver Vengeance Day. I will have a review out probably on Monday. I'm not sure. I will let you guys know. No, you know what? I'll do it on Monday. It is what it is. I'll just record it after the match is over, and I'll just edit it Monday before. I'll try to edit it before Raw. I'll try to have it up before Raw. But I'm okay with Triple H, but I don't want a whole roster. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with that. But but hey, to be fair, NXT is just basically a lot of indie talent, and not everybody on the indies looks like Triple H. There's that. But I see where you're coming from, Cherry. I do. But anyway, with that being said, that pretty much concludes this prediction show. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you did, let me know what are some of your predictions in the comments. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure enjoy TakeOver Vengeance Day. I know I will. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time I upload a video or go live. And yeah, that's it. Stay safe. Take care. Enjoy TakeOver Vengeance Day, like I said. And I'll see you guys next time.